I moved to New York in '05, and I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, which was a 2-year acting program, theater-based, and it was very, very draining. And I was just like crying on the subway every night, and just like the whole process was very draining to me. And so I had some friends visiting from out of town who knew about UCB, and they're like, come see a show. We didn't have improv at my college. I'd never seen I had no idea what it was. So I went to this show with them, and it was just like the most magical night ever. It really was. It was ASCAT, and it was like John Krasinski was the monologist, and it was just amazing. Amy Poehler was there. And so I started seeing ASCAT and Stepfathers. Like, I changed my work schedule. I was like obsessed, and I would go to those 2 shows every week. And then after a little bit of that, I was like, I'm gonna try a 101. So Bobby Moynihan was my 101 instructor. It was like the best 8 weeks of my life. Like, it was just like, I looked forward to it every week. Like, it was just like the highlight, like the best 3 hours of my week.
It's so hard to find good barrels!
Tomorrow night is my first show as the new Kaleidoscope host. Kaleidoscope is an indie show. It's in its 3rd year. It was founded by Alan Starzinski 3 years ago. And basically he called it an improv experiment, and it was an idea where you would have 4 captains, and that they would recruit a team of improvisers that they don't normally play with, and then they would do 4 sets based off of monologues from the monologist that night. So it's a fun idea because there is a sense in the community of like, oh man, I never get to play with Nate Dern. Oh man, gosh, I would love to play with Neil Casey. Like, wow, that would be amazing. So it's a wonderful outlet to like say like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm on stage with this person that I never ever get to play with.
Kaleidoscope! Please welcome to the stage your host, Cathryn Mudon!
This is my first show hosting as a new Kaleidoscope host.
The shows that, in the past couple of years, the shows that I regard as magical, I think is just not even like dialogue based. It's just when you visually are seeing something that like, it's truly like synergistic. It's truly like greater than the combined forces of 8 people should be. Like it's just like 8 people operating as one and like just creating this like monster, this like magical monster of, I don't know, it's rare, but.
Carl, as long as you understand, I'm running the show.
Understood. I wouldn't presume to take over immediately.
You've probably heard how submissive I am and how he just.
Yeah.
I just do my thing.
You know what?
And maybe we're all egomaniacs enough to be like, no, I have that certain quality. We must, or we wouldn't. Maybe that's what separates the people who see a nice show and they're like, that was fun. Not, I should be on stage. I should be doing that. That's interesting. Such interesting stuff. Wow.